3.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of Pop Culture Primas.
Whoop, whoop.
That's Alyssa.
What's up?
How you doing?
Good. I don't think either of us are hungover, so that's good.
Nope.
Starting off on a good note. I'm tired as hell, but I'm not hungover, so that's good.
Yeah. I was thinking about that too. I was taking Lincoln to bath and I was like, wow, it's so nice to just not feel like shit on a Sunday.
Yes.
It's so good.
It's great. Thought I would potentially be hungover today. I snapped you yesterday at like 11:30. Yeah, it was yesterday. 11:30 my time.
Yeah.
In the morning, sent you a snap of 2 drinks, my drink and Dennis's drink, because we were pretty much pre-gaming to go meet my brother and his girlfriend because we were going to take them out to lunch for both their birthdays. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I hadn't eaten anything, and you like yelled at me like, "Eat some bread."
Literally, because this is what happened last time, and I said, "Literally, eat a fucking loaf of bread right now before you leave."
So I ate a handful of cashews and almonds and cranberries. I mean, I think that worked because I did not. I thought I was going to be in rough shape, but I wasn't.
Uh-huh.
I was
healthy
fats. Pretty good.
Yeah. Interesting. I did snap you at like, I don't know what time it was for you, but it was like maybe 4 or 5 o'clock my time. I'm like, are you alive?
Yeah.
I didn't hear from you. And it was you and Dennis just smiling.
Me and Dennis with a cat on our head. Dennis like, oh, I like that filter.
It is cute. But yeah, it's nice. I do feel like I'm a little flushed. Like I feel like I look a little red.
You don't look it. You just feel it.
I feel it. My face is so hot. And that's because before we started recording, I started Euphoria. And whoa.
Don't say anymore. I have not watched this episode yet.
It is. It is an episode.
Yes.
For sure.
If anyone listened to our last episode and they are like on track with Euphoria right now, season 2, we did call, spoilers about Jules and Elliot. We're just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
We said that there was some chemistry, and boy, is there.
Yeah. So, intense episode. But we have, so last week I feel like the theme of the show was just happy engagements, couples.
Marriages, commitment ceremonies.
Commitment ceremonies. And this week it's just babies.
All the babies.
Baby 2022.
Yes.
Babies everywhere.
Yes. This news I am so freaking excited for. I am so happy. Mm-hmm. Rihanna is pregnant.
Yes, expecting her first baby with A$AP Rocky. Did you see how people kind of went a little crazy when Gigi Hadid commented, "What's with your eyeballs?"
I think I just accidentally deleted the entire thing.
No, you didn't.
I didn't.
Oh, I can see it. Let me screenshot it before you're.
It's not on mine. It just like completely disappeared.
Lol. Okay.
So Anjali and we take note. Oh, I accidentally hit the new note. Never mind. When I set my phone down.
I can still see it.
Gave myself a heart attack. But yes, Gigi Hadid caused some drama.
She had commented on the picture that Rihanna had posted. She said like the crew really pulled up for Black History Month. And then Gigi Hadid said 3 angels or something.
I immediately knew she was talking about
him too?
A$AP and the baby. Yes, because if it was just
because it was a carousel.
Yes, because there was multiple photos in this posting. Yeah. So that's why I'm like, oh, that's what she means. If it was just Rihanna, then yes. But everyone lost their minds.
Yes. And then she had a comment on it. She's like, okay, just got word of like the frenzy I caused. She's like, I obviously meant like Rihanna, the baby, and A$AP. But everyone started going crazy thinking that Rihanna was having twins.
Yeah.
Which if she was, I don't know if she would say that she was, but I don't know.
But her outfit, the necklaces, with the hot pink jacket.
All of it.
Gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. I love the headlines. A lot of the headlines are, A$AP Rocky is successful. In his own, isn't he's a little like problematic. He's made some, interesting comments in the past, but it's like singer, like, I don't know how they're describing like singer, billionaire, like entrepreneur, Rihanna expects baby with boyfriend A$AP Rocky. Yeah. And then this guy right here.
But, As it should be.
She's all the things.
Yes.
But that's going to be a gorgeous kid.
Oh, I got so I'm sure you remember I reposted this meme that says trying to figure out how I come back reborn as Rihanna's baby. I am not shitting you. Like 10 people reacted to that meme.
Same.
Everyone's like, yes, how do we do this?
Like genetic lottery and just actual lottery.
And just like person, yes. Oh, so happy for her. So happy for her.
I wonder how far along she is, though.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't say that. Again, her business. But thank you for sharing that with us, Rihanna. We really appreciate it.
You do. Thank you so much.
You made 2022 better.
Yes.
Nick Cannon is expecting his 8th child.
Yes. With a new woman.
He apologizes for this because after the passing of his youngest son, he said he would not be having any more kids, but apparently this lady was already pregnant when this happened.
She was already pregnant.
Yeah. So yeah, 8th child.
What is going on?
Going through Mariah Carey's head right now? That's what I want to know. I think
she's thinking like, whew, I'm happy that's over.
Because I thought they were honestly the strangest pairing ever.
I thought it was weird.
Because that's fucking Mariah Carey and he's Nick Cannon. Like does like not to be a dick, but is he talented? I don't think so. He makes music, I assume, right? He did?
No.
Or was it acting? You know what? I will say Drumline was kind of cool, but it was only the drums. It was just the drums. It was not the acting. I watched that movie for the drums. I watched it for the drumline.
Wild 'N Out, his show on MTV.
I never watched it.
I think he's funny. I think he's supposed to be funny. That's his brand, maybe.
Okay.
But yeah, so like when they got married, I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. But then they were together for a little bit. They had the twins, and I was just like, okay, maybe this will work. And then they got divorced. I was like, it didn't work. Yeah. But then after her, it was like
spiraled.
Baby mama, baby mama, baby mama. Yeah. It's like, what is going on?
Does he not use protection? Is he that guy? I can't use a condom.
I don't know, but why? Why so many children, Nick?
Why so many children? I don't know. And do you have the funds for these children? Well, he doesn't have to worry about his twins with Mariah because she got them. She's good. She got them covered. These other ladies, I don't know who they are. But
yeah, I don't know who her name is like Bree something. I think she's a model. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't know what's happening there and why it's happening. I did see some comments that said that maybe he has like a breeding kink. like
that's a thing now.
Not to shame anybody in what they're interested in. However, I don't know. I don't even know what that even means. I'm trying to look it up right now. So
breeding kink is the guy, he wants you pregnant. Like he wants you to have his babies. He constantly wants you pregnant, wants to see you pregnant, doesn't want to use protection or anything like that. Yeah, that's like a thing now in book talk. So there's always like, oh, the mafia boss, oh, the age gap romance, oh, the brother's best friend, or, things like that. Mm-hmm. Now the new thing is breeding kinks.
Oh, God.
Yeah, where I don't know if you've ever come across a book talk TikTok. Well, they'll give you little excerpts of the book, and there's like always one where the girl's like, well, I have an IUD in my arm, and the guy like takes a fucking knife and takes it out. Like,
excuse me?
Yes.
Assault, jail, now.
But the girl's all for it, so.
Not attractive. Consent. That's obviously written by a man.
No, these are ladies that are really into it. Oh, yeah.
Okay, I don't want to sound shameful or anything that about what people are into. However, it's not for me.
Yeah, no.
Not my cup of tea. All right.
No. I mean, hey, best wishes to him and all his baby mamas. I hope they can all get along.
How does he find the time for 8 children?
I know. And then like 5 baby mamas convert. Like, does he put them all in a group chat?
Right? Logistically, I feel like that makes sense.
Ever have all the kids together all at once? Will they ever meet their siblings?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, okay, you know what? It's got to be more of like a daycare setting, because if it's next weekend, he's going to have, baby 3 and 5 at the same time.
And that's the thing. But like, if you're not paying attention to my kid and you're watching like its siblings and stuff, like how are you focusing on the child's, like the children?
Let's be honest. We can't even watching any.
Oh no, yeah, that's true. The nannies are doing it.
But I do think the kids have to know each other. They are siblings.
I mean, I feel like Okay, so the twins are way older. All the rest of these, they're like toddlers and babies. Like,
Yeah,
so
they're like literal babies.
They probably
like,
don't know what's going on.
They're like a year apart apiece.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's gonna be the title of this episode: Breeding Kink.
I'm learning things.
Yes. Brian Austin Green is expecting a baby. I put BF. I meant GF with Sharna Burgess.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
From Dancing with the Stars. This comes, like a month? So people are giving him shit saying that he is overshadowing Megan Fox's engagement, but that was like over a month ago.
He could have literally came out the next day saying, like, well, she's pregnant.
Yeah,
like,
and people would be like,
he
nobody
gave
cares.
them, like, time to let it, like, process and let them.
Yeah, I don't think he overshadowed. So. No, not at all.
Especially if she's pregnant, and when people announce their pregnancy, they're usually around like 12 weeks. That's like the safe zone, but maybe some people wait a little bit longer. So it's not like it literally just happened, unless it did. Unless they like took a pregnancy test and they wanted to announce it right away. But that's not usually how people announce their pregnancy.
Well, no, but her baby bump looks pretty far along.
Yeah, so it's something obviously that they have known about.
Yeah, exactly.
They waited to share that news.
Yes,
so,
and I would hope he had told Megan beforehand. Like, hey.
He probably did.
I would hope so. Yeah, I would like. I don't know. Men are stupid sometimes. I would hope so. Other baby news: Rosie Huntington Whitley and Jason Statham welcome baby number 2.
I feel like this baby should have been born like last year.
I felt like we kind of brought it up recently, but then not.
Right? That was like such a long time ago.
I felt, yeah.
And I was like, wait, is this baby number 3?
No.
Did I miss something?
Definitely baby number 2. But yeah,
I
felt like we talked about
it
a long time ago, but it was like more recent. We just have no concept of time.
I want to put like both their faces in like that morphing app to see what a kid looked like from them.
Yeah, because she's like
gorgeous.
And he's like harsh, rugged.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't find him attractive, but he's got the ruggedness to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll kick your ass.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't want that to like
translate into a baby's face.
Kiss my ass. Yeah, because I don't know how old their first child is. I don't know if they're like 3 or 4.
3 or 4, I think, now is what I read.
But I don't think they share pictures of them publicly. So yeah, baby number 2. Like we said, guys, we got babies on deck.
Babies on deck, and our final baby announcement
just announced today, just dropped today. Kylie Jenner has given birth. Posted on her Instagram, it's a little baby hand.
Yep.
And the caption says 2/2/22 being the date. So the baby was born on the 2nd. And I mean, what a birthday.
I know. It's a little too on brand, I feel like.
Stormy's birthday was like the day before.
What?
Yeah, Stormy's birthday is like either. Stormy, what's her birthday? Obviously, people have looked at this. Okay, Stormy's birthday is February 1st. They have their birthdays are a day apart.
No. That's just too perfect. I'm sorry.
Their birthdays are a day apart.
No.
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know how they do it.
Interesting.
Is it just the universe? Is it just...
I don't know. It's just too perfect for them. Too staged. I think that baby was born and they just changed.
I feel like everyone feels like the baby was born a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, that little baby hand looks, doesn't look like a freaking 3-day-old baby, so I don't know.
Yeah, like the newborn baby hand's like a little...
Skinny
and claw.
Yeah. That one has some meat to it.
But there are babies that are a little bit chubbier.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I don't want to conspire against her baby birthday.
Yes. But it's just a little too perfect. But a little bit. Whatever.
Especially with everything that has been happening with them.
Exactly. Any thoughts on the baby name? So I'm seeing this dude that's popping up on my TikTok saying that Kris Jenner keeps sending him cease and desist orders.
I don't know if that's true.
Real?
Do you think that's true?
I don't know. So this guy on TikTok, I don't know his name. He's claiming the baby's name is Valentine.
He said Valentine, but then I think someone else said Angel. I don't know. Then people were looking into like the baby shower, and it was like giraffe theme, and they're like, okay, what can they pull from here that's like jungle themed kind of. But there's a blue heart next to the due date that she posted in the caption. So I don't know. What did we say? Sunny. We like sunny.
I like sunny.
Sunny, stormy. Valentine and stormy.
I don't know. I feel like you would need to. To get the actual name Valentine, you need to be born on Valentine's Day.
That's true.
At least for me. I mean, but then again, the whole month of February, everyone treats it as Valentine's Day.
Love.
So. It's love.
It's a love month.
Love month.
I did, when I was looking at the baby post, her comments are limited. And they're limited, especially on the makeup post that comes right before. So it's like baby, and then Stormy's birthday, and then her new like Valentine's Day launch, which the packaging is just like Trixie Mattel's. And everyone's like, oh, so like you're just gonna steal Trixie's like packaging, like so the fact that those are still up there but the comments are still limited, I can't imagine like how much backlash she was getting.
Yeah.
I think she's just trying to catch a break, but no one's letting her.
Yeah. And then also, she probably made the post today to steer from the Kim and Kanye drama.
It's all very calculated.
Dude.
It's so calculated. Okay, so I want to pull this up, and I think it is gone now, because it was a story. So Kim had posted
on her story
about how, because Kanye was still making, so Kanye had posted a snapshot of North on TikTok. It was like a screenshot of her TikTok saying, this is my first divorce. Since this is my first divorce, I need to know what I should do about my daughter being put on TikTok against my will. For the public to see. Public opinion. What do I do? To which then Kim responded with a story that was pretty long.
Yeah.
And honestly, good for her.
Yeah.
And I don't know where it went. Why is his here but not hers? Basically saying how she's done everything that she could up until this point to have like a positive co-parenting relationship with Kanye. Here we go. It says, Kanye's constant attacks on me and interviews on social media is actually more hurtful than any TikTok North might create. As a parent who is the main provider and caregiver for our children, I'm doing my best to protect our daughter while also allowing her to express her creativity in the medium that she wishes with adult supervision, because it brings her happiness. Divorce is difficult enough on our children, and Kanye's obsession with trying to control and manipulate our situation so negatively and publicly is only causing further pain for all. From the beginning, I've wanted nothing but a healthy and supportive co-parenting relationship because it is what is best for our children, and it saddens me that Kanye continues to make it impossible every step of the way. I wish to handle all matters regarding our children privately, and hopefully he can finally respond to the third attorney he has had in the last year to resolve any issues amicably. So
he's the one prolonging the divorce proceedings.
He's had 3 attorneys.
Yes.
In the past year.
Yes. And did you see his latest accusation for today?
For today?
Yes. That he is claiming that Kim has accused him of hiring a hitman on her.
No.
Dude, where are you getting these thoughts?
The fact that she even had to say something, I feel like it's not really like Kardashian brand to respond to that publicly. Unless you're like Khloe, she doesn't really care. I feel like Kris is like, whatever. But I feel like she had to say something because one, like, she's still a parent and like she's still like cares about her kid. And the comments are turned off on TikTok. Like, I have my own opinion about social media and like kids being on it.
Yeah.
But they're in a completely different ballpark.
Exactly.
I don't really know. I don't really have a say in that.
I mean, because I did see a comment that says no 8-year-old needs to be on social media. Like, at the end of the day, no. If you're under the age of even 13-year-olds should not be on social media. Like, I feel like you need to, like, take, like getting a driver's license, like, take a test, make sure you're mentally okay to do it because it is so it could like destroy you. Social media.
Your digital footprint is so real for a lot of these kids, and they don't realize that. Even kids in high school right now are not realizing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they need to take some type of emotional test, make sure that they are emotionally ready to take on social media, because it can destroy you. I'm not emotionally ready. Neither am I.
I'm not ready to get bullied on TikTok by some teenagers.
Exactly. Exactly. I am almost 33 years old, and I'm like, oh, God, no.
I think 17 times before I post something. I'm like, it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. I'm not even going to post it. It's fine. They don't need to see it. Exactly. But, yeah. So I didn't see that thing that he said today. I feel like she's been doing her best to keep it, again, just as amicable as possible.
Right.
But I don't know why he's going off the deep end like this so much, because... Well, it was like the thing about keeping him from his daughter, and he was at the birthday party.
Wouldn't be surprised if there's a little bird chirping in his ear, because she seems just as...
Okay, I still don't see that. Did you see the video of them? No, at her birthday party?
I didn't watch the video,
where they were in somebody's garage. It was so weird.
No, all I saw was he gifted Julia Fox and her friends baby Birkins.
Baby Birkin pad.
That's what I saw, was like the video footage of them taking pictures with it. That's all I saw.
Okay, so there's a video of them bringing out a cake to her, and they're singing, I guess, Kanye's song where he talks about like beating up Pete Davidson. So everyone's singing that, and then also singing Happy Birthday simultaneously. And then Kanye like goes up to her and like hugs her like while she's gonna blow out her candles, but like his like I don't know, he's like on her, like his head is on her, and he's like not showing his face. But it didn't really seem like she was interested in that. Like her friends came up to her and like kissed her and stuff, and he's just like hanging on to her.
Okay, so I'm hoping that she knows what I get the vibe she knows what she's doing, but it's scary because the dude's not well. Like he is like.
I do think she knows what she's doing. Okay. And I think she's sticking around for the publicity of it. Oh, yeah, for sure. And there was a video that I sent you today. Was it today or last night? Where they're getting out of like a van going to a fashion show. And he gets out first. He's wearing like the same outfit he's been wearing for like 5 months. I don't know what. It was like black jeans, a t-shirt, and like a bomber jacket. And then she gets out and she's in like a really like interesting getup. Like she has like these knee-high like metallic boots. Her skirt is like has like a asymmetrical cut, so it's showing the boots. And she has gloves. Again, she has that makeup that Kanye did on her the first time with the really black eyeshadow. So she's getting out and she's like fixing her dress. And it looks like she's stopping to pose her pictures, because obviously that's what they do. There's people, there's tons of people taking pictures. And he like grabs her arm like she's a fucking child and like yanks her. And like you can see her face kind of like,
okay.
Like she kind of like twitches and she's like, all right, I guess this is what we're doing.
I don't know. Just it's just, obviously we don't know them. Just from like her going off on social media with her baby daddy, I could see her kind of feeding into Kanye's like mind of like, Kim is doing this. I could see it. Again, we don't know though. We don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Again, I just hope she's smart enough. She knows what she's doing and does not get in way too deep with this dude, because he scares me. He's scary.
I mean, Kanye, he does have his own demons that he's battling, and I feel like he's not fully confronting that. But hey, that's men.
Yeah.
That's men for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was our Kardashian corner. It got pretty heated with Kim and Kanye, but I don't know. Honestly, I say like, good for Kim for saying something. Yes. I don't think she's going to speak on it publicly ever again. I think it's all going to be through like court and stuff. And at this point, there's like documentation of it. Yeah. So he's not really painting the best picture for himself.
No, not at all. Not at all. I think that's what a lot of celebrities forget. People can see this. Yeah. And it can and will be used against you in court.
Yeah, right so.
Oh, man. All right, on to our other couple news. Anjali just learned that Melanie Linsky is married to Jason Ritter.
I was so shocked. Okay, so Melanie Linsky, we just talked about her because she's in
Yellow Jackets, the show that I keep recommending to everyone who will listen. She's always the best friend. She was Leonardo DiCaprio's wife in Don't Look Up. She was the best friend in Coyote Ugly.
She was in Castle Rock.
I haven't watched that.
God I've been telling you for like 2 fucking years to watch the show. I just spit. I'm so upset. Just watch the goddamn show. Only the first season, though, not the second one.
Okay.
Or wait until October, but still, watch the show.
Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I'll wait till October. I need something spooky to watch.
But I love her. She's such a great actress.
Yes.
She obviously has a great agent. She's always working.
Yes.
But I just found out she's married to Jason Ritter.
Yes.
John Ritter's son. And I was so shocked. I was like, oh my God, I'm like, oh, that makes sense though. They're so cute together.
Yes. Oh,
okay.
John Ritter. Oh, don't get me started on him. I'm going to cry. I love him so much.
Yeah.
But yes, they are married. They've recently been in the news because people are body shaming her.
Yeah, they're like body shaming her.
It's like, why are we still doing this? Why are people still doing this?
I don't know. I think it is going to come to a point, though, where maybe someone is going to try to say, like, oh, you're fat, but there's, like, a different kind of acceptance with the word. Because, like, I saw someone on TikTok post earlier. It's just like, so you called someone fat. Like, are you happy about that?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be an insult? There's nothing wrong with fat people.
Yeah.
It's an observation. Like, what do you...
Yeah, I just don't understand why people still feel the need to comment on other people's appearance.
Body?
Yeah, like, there's just no reason to comment on other people's body.
Wait.
But, yeah, he's come to her defense like the Prince Angel that he is.
Speaking of bodies, sorry, my brain. What is it called? Tommy and Pam?
Yes.
So we both kind of decided that that's not something we're going to watch.
Yes. Only because Pamela Anderson has been against. I did not know she was completely against the project, did not back it, did not put like any support behind it because she says it was like it was traumatic for her, the entire experience, and why should she relive it? Like,
right.
And as she shouldn't. But the fact that they proceeded with it,
right, and
is really messed up.
Like the actors too, I'm just like, but you knew.
Yes,
you knew she didn't.
But I will say, I've been seeing clips on Hulu.
She looks so good.
She looks insane, and she is. I am tempted to watch it because there was one scene where it was like a monologue where I don't know, she's like sitting in with something like at an agency or something like that, and she's talking about Jane Fonda, and I'm just like, she's really good.
I have no idea who she is. Lily James. Everyone keeps saying like, oh, she was Cinderella. I'm like,
yeah, she was in the live action Cinderella. I didn't watch it. She's in the Mamma Mia 2. She's in Baby Driver. She was in the movie Yesterday. I've never seen it. I highly recommend the movie Yesterday. It's such a good movie. It's the Beatles movie. She's in other stuff now. I can't think of it. But she's been in things. Like she's a decent actress. Like I've seen her work. She's good. I like her. But damn, yeah, it really sucks.
Yeah.
That they went for this project when the main person that it's about is not for it. Like it really does kind of suck. But from the clips that I've seen, she is doing a phenomenal job. And she looks in like the makeup artist.
Well, also, like, so she is doing a good job as an actress,
yes.
But also whoever was in charge of hair and makeup and the prosthetic team. Because I think she had to wear a forehead prosthetic because her forehead was like a little bit smaller than Pam's. She had so many different wigs that she had to wear. Mm-hmm. Obviously, her chest isn't augmented, mm-hmm. So she had to have, like, fake boobs. Her teeth, she has, like, dentures or, like, teeth
contacts.
To make her lip kind of pop out a little bit more. Yes, she has blue contacts. And then I think Sebastian Stan had prosthetic nipples because he doesn't have his nipples pierced. So any nipple piercing that you see on him is not real. It's a prosthetic nipple.
Yep.
And then of course his prosthetic pee-pee. Which why do they get prosthetic penises?
I don't know.
Because in all of Euphoria they get fucking prosthetic dicks, but girls are out here just showing it.
Yep.
Just freeing the nipple, and they can't even show, their little snossage.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Is that is a requirement for them to wear the prosthetics? Like, I don't understand. Like, why do they have to have them? Do they have them? Do they all have them? Like, whose real peepees are we seeing? I don't know.
Apparently we saw Mark Wahlberg's in Boogie Nights.
I did not watch Boogie Nights.
Apparently that was real.
Okay.
But yeah, sorry. My brain just went there when I heard body.
Yeah. But no, that was a good point to bring up, though. Yes. Don't watch it. But if you see clips, you will see that she does a pretty decent damn job. She's good in this role. I don't know who these people are that are next on our list.
James McAvoy. He is.
Oh, him.
Yeah. What's that? Split.
Yes.
X-Men. He's done a lot of
Glass.
stuff. He got married to Lisa Labarty. I don't know who she is, but their age difference. I'm down with it.
Yeah, what's going on? What is it? Let me see. Look this girl up.
It's completely normal. And I was so worried because I saw the picture of them together. I was like, oh, she looks young. But she just got good genetics.
Oh, okay.
She just looks good. I don't know. I think there's like a 5-year age difference between them.
Okay. So you're comfortable with that?
I'm okay with it. I'll allow it.
Anjali approves of this union.
I approves of this age gap. But yeah, they got married.
Oh, congrats to them.
Yeah. I like him.
Okay. Things we learned on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
The little piggy didn't go to the market.
Where'd he go, Lisa?
He went to the fucking slaughterhouse, man.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Okay, so how does it go? This little piggy went to the market. This little piggy stayed home.
This little piggy
had roast
beef. Does that mean he was eating his piggy friend?
No, because that would be like bacon. He was eating a cow.
Roast beef. Okay, that's cow. Okay, that's not pork. That's right. Okay.
This little piggy had none.
Yes. And this
little piggy cried wee, wee, wee all the way home.
Because he was running from the slaughterhouse.
Apparently. So I think 1 in 5 were on the chopping block.
Yeah.
And these 3 in the middle, oblivious. They had no idea what was going on yet.
Yes. But had no idea that the market meant slaughterhouse.
Yeah, me either. Because the way it's like, if you look at a children's book, it literally shows the pig going to the market.
Yeah.
The pig staying home.
Nope.
So
there's a butcher shop in there.
Yeah. So why? Why would you even make a song about her? Yeah.
I don't know, but I find it funny that our 2 things that we learned on TikTok were both pig related. Last week's with the pig penis, and now this one.
There's a theme.
There's a theme.
Interesting.
Oh, was there anything else you learned on TikTok? Oh, breeding kink. That's what I learned on TikTok. So you've learned it too now.
Yeah. No, I don't know if I've learned anything. A lot of people are entering their villain era. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yes. Rob's gonna be mean. What's going on?
So when I first hear people saying like, "Oh, I'm entering my villain era," like I don't care. I'm just gonna do me. I'm like, oh, that sounds selfish. Like, what do you mean you don't care?
Yeah.
But then when you think about it, like being a villain is different to so many different people.
Yeah.
Personally, I feel like I am now entering my villain era now that I've looked at it, because it's like the way that it's categorized is like I am now putting myself first, holding like healthy and firm boundaries, and no longer like attaching myself to people that are toxic or like not healthy.
Yeah. And you look like the villain to some people when you do stuff like that, when you start thinking about yourself. Okay, yep. I'm here for this.
Just like, well, she just cut me off. Like, I don't know what I did, but, you know, I guess that's what made her happy. And it's just like, you know what? It did. It really did. So, yeah, like and at the end of the day, you're always going to be the villain in someone's story.
Always, always, always. So, yeah, why not? Fucking own it. Do it. Focus on you.
That's what I'm here for this.
I'm here for this.
Stay tuned.
Let's do this. I'll be your evil psychic.
Okay. That'd be fun.
Let's do this. On to weekly binge. Oh my God.
Let's talk.
Oh my God. Y'all. The woman in the house across the street from the girl in the window.
Mm-hmm.
It's a parody.
Found out it was a spoofer.
I didn't realize it until maybe the 3rd episode in. I'm like, this has to be. So it had potential when it started. I'm like, okay, maybe this is something I could, whatever. And then I started noticing little things. I'm like, is this bad acting or bad writing? Like, I couldn't figure it out. And then, like, slowly, I'm like, okay. I'm like, this is a fucking spoof. Especially, you're not going to watch it, right?
Probably not.
Okay. So, spoiler alert, anyone who wants to watch it, stop listening. But spoiler alert for the Kristen Bell on Netflix show. So basically, her daughter died, divorced her husband. She's just like in her house. She's drinking wine constantly, filling up.
Mixing with pills, yeah.
Yes, filling up the glass to the top of wine, just drinking wine all day, whatever. Hot neighbor moves in across the street, so she starts like, oh, like it's just like psychological thinking, like, oh, maybe this is gonna be good because she sees her daughter, but then you realize her daughter's dead. It's like, oh fuck, like this is gonna be good. So shit like that. Then it came to how the daughter died.
Oh no. Oh no.
Lord forgive me. So the husband was a forensic psychologist. Like he interviews serial killers.
Oh.
And it was take your daughter to work day.
Stop. The daughter got killed by a serial killer? Oh my God.
He takes the daughter into like the meeting room where the prisoners meet with their lawyers or whatnot. The daughter's sitting at a table and the guy, the serial killer, was like Massacre Mike or something like that. Like he ate his victims. The husband gets called out of the room for something, gets locked out, and it doesn't show anything, but that's how the daughter died, was the serial killer killed her and ate her.
He ate her.
I fucking lost it. I'm like, okay, this is a spoof. That's when I knew for 1000% that it was a spoof, and I had to Google it. And I'm like, this is just so ridiculous.
Yeah, I did see someone say that it was so hard to tell if it was a spoof or satire because Kristen Bell is like a really good actress. Yes. So it's like you were believing the script, but then you had like these moments where you're like, wait a minute.
I will say my very, very first hint. So her character is supposed to be was an artist, like she, did paintings. And her best friend, like, owns an art gallery and it's like, your paintings are so, like, can you please, like, paint something I want to sell? Like, whatnot. And they showed one of her paintings on a wall. I'm like, it wasn't terrible. Like, it wasn't, like a spoof thing where it was just, like, a flower with, like, petal. You know what I mean? Like, it was pretty, but it wasn't, like, oh, my God, like, how everyone was fawning over her. So that's when I kind of knew something was up.
Okay.
Like, maybe I just don't have good taste in art. I'm not sure. But I knew something was weird when I saw that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, it literally took every classic psychological, like, basically women who are obsessed with true crime stuff, like all those little like tropes was in it, which kind of made it good. I think that's why, but it was so dumb.
It was dumb.
It was dumb.
Okay.
I hope to God there's not a second season because I'll be pissed off because I'm going to make myself watch it because I don't think it will because
they'll probably maybe do like a different theme.
The way it ended, she gets on a plane. And so she's no longer, there's just so much to it. So she's no longer drinking wine, but she's drinking vodka with her pills. Gets on a plane, and the lady who sits next to her, she finds her dead in the bathroom, runs to the flight attendant. The flight attendant opens the door like, no one's in here. There's no one been sitting next to you this entire flight. So that's how it ended. I'm like, I hope to God there's not a second season. But I probably will watch it.
Guilty.
I started watching Somebody Somewhere.
I don't know what that is.
It's on HBO Max. It's Bridget Everett. Have you ever seen that comedian?
Who?
Bridget Everett. Hang on. Let me pull her up.
Bridget Everett. So
she does like a lot of... She's been in a lot of like comedy movies. A few Netflix things. Here's her right there.
Oh, yes. I know who she is.
So... I like her comedy. She's funny. I like her. So she has a show called Somebody Somewhere where she moved back to her old hometown to help her sister who was sick. And you find out right away that, sister's no longer living. So she kind of like reconnects with like someone that she went to high school with. And he's like super awkward. It's an awkward, weird show, but I kind of like it. Because I can't tell if it's like it's not the writing. I don't know if they were like improvising a lot of things. But it's cute. I kind of like it. So she's like in her 40s, like they're just like trying to find themselves and they live in this small town, basically. Mm-hmm. So it's, just a 30-minute show. I can't remember how many episodes are out right now. Maybe like 4 or 5. But I like it. It's cute.
I think I saw like previews for it and I just didn't start it. Because I saw her. I was like, oh, I like her.
Yeah.
But
I'm not saying it's not the greatest, but I like her. So that's why I keep watching it. Just seeing how she navigates. And you get to, like, the awkwardness seems real, so I don't know if that's just the acting or if it is real. I don't know, but I like it. So it's a cute watch.
I feel like anytime I've seen her act, it's like, I don't think she's acting.
Oh, yes!
Like that's just who she is.
That's just who she is.
But it's not, because she's really good at playing characters, too. And I don't know, I think she was in the Sex and the City movie, the first one, and she was interviewing to be Carrie's assistant. And she was the one that came in, like, after a night out, and she's like, I might just still be drunk. And, like, it was just, like, a hot mess.
Yeah.
But Yeah, so I like her as an actress.
She retweeted me one time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, back when I was living, when we were in California, the first place that we were living in, I was watching one of her specials, and Ronnie was looking at me a certain way, like this, like smiling, and I took the picture, and Bridget Everett was like right there in the back, like in the back of it. I'm like, oh, let me just tweet this. I'm like, oh, Ronnie is enjoying the show too, and she retweeted. I was like, oh, cool.
Oh, so cute.
So cute. And then I watched Nightmare Alley. That's also on HBO. It's a new movie.
Nightmare Alley.
Nightmare Alley. We got Bradley Cooper, Rooney Mara, Toni Collette, Ron Perlman.
I didn't see this.
Just like Kate Blanchett.
Mm-hmm.
So
What?
It was good. For a minute, I thought it wasn't, because it was kind of like after like it's 2 hours and 30 minutes. It's a long movie.
Oh.
And I stopped when there was still like 45 minutes left. I'm like, fuck, there's still 45 minutes of this? I ended up finishing it. But it had a good twist in the end. Kind of like what goes around comes around type thing, karma. So it's like takes place in the late 30s, 1940s. And he starts off at a carnival and he just has like his ideas get away from him, basically. So I liked it. I thought it was good. But it is long. So... But
yeah,
visually, it was gorgeous. I like things set in the 30s and 40s and everything. Everything's just, like, so gorgeous. But, yeah, something to keep on in the background, maybe.
Yeah, on the background. For 2.5 hours.
Yes.
Okay, so I actually started watching The Book of Boba Fett, which is the new series on Disney+. So it's piggybacking off of Mandalorian, Boba Fett being, like, character in the earlier Star Wars episodes. And I knew it was out, but I was like, oh, I'll get to it. And I think I started the first episode. I was like, this is kind of slow. I don't know if I'm like, maybe this isn't for me. But then it does pick up like episode 4 and 5 or 5 and 6, I think.
Yeah.
And you kind of see where the Mandalorian is then placed in like timeline wise with, like the original Star Wars movies, because I was way off. I didn't think that's when he found Baby Yoda. But I will say they will most likely be winning an award for CGI.
Really?
It's so fucking realistic. It's scary.
Yeah. I'm trying to find out. Hang on one second. We have a client that is in that show. Who is he?
There's the guy
Cad
from the
Bane?
100. What's the name?
Cad Bane. Is that a character that's there?
Yes, he recently just popped up. He's like
he's our client, the guy who's playing him.
He reminds me of Ed Harris. If Ed Harris was a alien, I don't know why. I think it's just a Westworld thing. But yeah, like insane CGI on. So it's essentially, I mean, spoiler. I know this is still coming out, but Mark Hamill, Luke Skywalker.
Yeah.
But it's young Mark Hamill, and it just looks so real. You know how sometimes it's kind of like uncanny, where it's just like it looks a little too animated in the mouth when they're talking. It looks so real.
Really?
It's like insane how real that looks.
Isn't there a rumor that Sebastian Stan is going to play like a younger, like people want him to play like a young version of him?
People want him to play him because he looks so much like him.
Okay.
But I mean, if they can just use his CGI, they'd probably just do that.
Right.
But yeah, so I think it does pick up. Mandalorian does show up, so you get like an episode of Mando and seeing like where he fits in, but it does start really slow. It's a slow watch for sure.
Okay. Still, I've never seen anything Star Wars, so I would be lost.
Have you watched the Tinder Swindler on Netflix?
Saw it on there.
Okay. Oh, what day was this?
Is this like another West
Friday?
Elm Caleb or something like that?
That's what I thought watching it.
Yeah.
Or when I saw the preview of it. But then I saw it was the same people that brought you, what was that documentary? Don't Fuck with Cats.
Yes.
So it's that same like production team. So I was like, okay, so there has to be something more to this.
Yeah.
So yeah, I thought it was like, oh, this guy's just ghosting girls and like whatever, pretending he's saying he's somebody he's not, and like maybe just catfishing them. It's really him. Like, that's who he is. Like, the pictures and stuff on his profile are him. I don't know. Have you seen anything about it as far as
did he steal money from these women?
Sold a shit ton of money.
Ladies, why are you sending money to somebody you have never met?
Listen, here's his con. So he matches with people on Tinder, right? Mm-hmm. Their first date, he will do something super like extravagant. So he'll say like, "Oh, I'm just traveling a lot." His alias or whatever was Simon Lviv, which is supposed to be like a diamond heir. Like, that's an actual family. And he was saying that he was the heir to this, whatever.
And he's on Tinder.
And he's working in like the diamond industry. He had an Instagram that's like the official Simon whatever. And it had like 10,000 followers. Like, posts were there. So it's like, it looked real. It looked like it wasn't look like someone just made it overnight. So the first person that we meet, she matches with him. He's like, "Do you want to meet me for coffee? Like, I have a stop in London. Like, I'll meet you at the Four Seasons." She's like, "Okay." So they meet at the Four Seasons, and he's like, I really like you, but like, I have to be somewhere like Turkey. I don't know where they went. He's like, "Do you want to come with?" And she's like, "Sure." He's like, "I have a private jet. Like, we can go right now." And like, he has a whole team. So he has like security. So she goes, and like, her friends are telling her like, "You're going to get kidnapped. Like, what are you doing?" And she's like, YOLO, like, whatever. She gets on the private plane with him, and there's a woman with a child, like a little girl, his bodyguard, his business partner. So there's like people on the plane.
Okay.
And the little girl was his daughter, apparently. And the woman with the little girl was the girl's mother. But they were no longer together. So, but she just kept saying how great of a guy Simon is. Like, they're not together anymore, but he's still there for their daughter and provides for her, whatever. She had pictures and videos of her on the plane. And so she has these people, and like, all of them, like this whole team of people, whatever. They land where they land. They go back to the hotel. Obviously they have sex. And then he's like, "I want to keep seeing you." But like, his phone kept like going off, and it was like his bodyguard. And he's like, "Hey, I have to work. It's like best if you leave." So he like gets her a ticket. She goes home to London, and then they start like chatting. They start whatever, dating. I don't know if that's even dating, because he's like never really with her. Until it comes to a point where he sends her a picture and a video of his bodyguard all beat up, and like they're in an ambulance. And he's like, "My enemies are trying to get us," because he works in the diamond industry. He's like, "I just have to be careful."
This is a book. This is a smut book. Go on.
So it's like this whole, like, it's like a play. Like, he acts it out with everybody. So she's like concerned now, like, he has enemies because he's so wealthy, and like his security team can't even keep him safe anymore. So because of that, like, he puts that in their head. He's like, "They have to freeze all my credit cards." Because during that time, he is like flying them out, buying her expensive gifts, like sending her like expensive shit. And then he's like, "I have to freeze all my credit cards because they're going to track my location. Like, I'm compromised." So that's where they get the girls to start paying for his shit. And she opened an Amex card and loans on loans on loans, because he would need the money. And he's like, "I need the money. Like, my team needs the money." And then he would give her money to pay. No, he wouldn't give her money. She needed to give him more money. He would forge documents. He said that she worked for the diamond company, so that way her credit line could increase. And I think overall, she said she gave him like $250,000.
How many women did he do this to?
Oh, a lot. So in total, I don't know how many women, but it was a lot. There was a lawsuit against him in like Finland or something, where 3 women had like charged him or accused him, but he was never, I don't think anything happened, or like they settled out of court.
So okay, go on. I'm like,
so the first girl that was like, "This is fucked up. Like, I need to find out who these women are so that they know he's still out there doing that."
Yeah.
And then when she like teamed up with this journalist, they talked to the local police there. They told them the names. She said one of the women, she's like, "She looked so familiar to me, and I didn't know why." She's like, "And then I realized that was the woman on the plane. That was the woman with the child." And like we still don't know like what happened because there was no resolution with that. But she's like, after he did that to you, why would you even like agree to like be a part of his plan?
Yeah. So how did it come to light that he was lying? Like because he wasn't paying them back, obviously.
Yeah. So he wrote her a bogus check. It was like $100,000, and she's like, okay, thank you. So she went to go cash it, and then the bank wasn't processing it, so she called, and they're like, we're not going to cash this. And she's like, what do you mean? And they just like couldn't give her any information. So then she didn't know what to do. She was in so much debt. She called Amex to try to tell them like what's going on. They came to her house. She's like, I'm going to jail because I approved all these charges, and now I'm saying that I didn't. And I had fake documents saying I made this much money. And she's like, they're literally going to take me to jail. And then they came in. She's like, they asked if you have pictures of him. And she showed them all the pictures that she said. And they're like, yeah, that's him. And what do you mean? She's like, what do you mean that's him? And they're like, so Simon is one of his aliases, but he does go by other names too. And like, we've been trying to catch this guy for a while. So because he's constantly traveling, he's going country to country to country to country. It seems so like unimportant to local police. Where it's just like, well, you gave him the money. Like, what do you want me to do? Yeah. So it's like, they can't really pin him down for anything. But it did get messy because so essentially the new girl is getting things paid for by the old, connection. Yeah. And then the old connection, I don't know, falls off. The new girl becomes the old connection. He asks money from her. But really all she's funding is his lifestyle to pick up another girl. Yeah. That's all they're doing. So they ended up catching him. Okay. He was sentenced. It wasn't even for what he did. It was just I
need to see what it looks like.
It doesn't look like much. But
it's always
them. I forgot what his final like sentence was, but he only served like 5 months in jail.
Oh God, no! With these glasses, absolutely not.
Yeah, that was like his
no
his look. But apparently, he's still on social media. So he's originally from Israel, and he started thieving there, and then he moved, and he was like all over Europe, and now he's back in Israel, and he's, I guess, just as well off because he's still flashing all this stuff on social media.
What? Some schmuck is going to fall for his BS again. Oh my God.
Well, there may have been people in the meantime because I don't know when all of that happened with him getting caught. But now with the documentary, it's like, okay, everybody is seeing this now versus like a local newspaper in London. So I think he had to deactivate his Instagram, but now he's like back up. And I think he posted something that said, bad press is better than no press, right? And I think he's like on a private plane. And I'm like, piece of shit.
Oh my God.
You little piece of shit. You suck.
The fact that he had a whole entire team.
A whole team. He had a business partner. He had a security guy. And then
the mother and child, like, vouching for him. Like, how fucked up was, like, he obviously had to keep her, like, completely brainwashed so he could see his kid and stuff.
I don't even know if that was his kid.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe it is.
Interesting.
But I don't know. I feel like maybe she got swindled by him. And then she's like, listen, you're going to pay for what you took from me. I have a kid. So he's like, okay, I'll do it, but you have to help me. That's what I feel like happened.
Damn.
It's
audacity
crazy.
That these people...
I was not expecting it to go where it went. I started it like on Friday night. And it was like, it was kind of late. It wasn't late. It was like 9 o'clock. Like, it was late. And I was like ready to go to sleep. But it was like I don't know. It was like a good amount of time.
Wow.
For like a documentary. It was good.
Okay. Damn.
Yeah. So, yeah. These guys out there.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah. Don't let anyone take you on a private plane.
Yeah. No.
Not the first time.
No. I like, keep me where I'm at and show me your wealth that way. Don't take me everywhere. Like.
Yeah. But that was like his way of like showing like, I'm good for it. I'm good for the money.
I mean, damn. Okay.
It was a master plan.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this is like Oceans. Like, this is some like Ocean's 11 stuff. And I was like,
oh, there's someone's gonna make a movie on this. There's gonna be a movie. There's gonna be a movie. But they better cast someone that looks better than this guy. That guy looked like a freaking creep. Oh my God, with them glasses? No, thank you.
Yeah. He did have a little bit of a glow up though once the money started coming in, so you can see a difference. And it's like first days and then where he ended up. But yeah, so that was really interesting to watch. And then I watched Murderville.
What is that?
On Netflix? So it's Will Arnett, who plays. He's been in so much stuff. He's married to Amy Poehler.
Yeah,
it's him, and he has like some whatever. He plays like a homicide detective.
Okay, is this comedy or serious?
Comedy.
Okay.
And he has his special guest as like a celebrity guest every episode, but they don't get a script. So this person has to go along with the whole scenario and figure out who the killer is, but they don't have a script at all.
That's kind of fun. I like that.
And it was so funny. It was so fun to watch.
Okay, I need to watch this.
First episode's Conan O'Brien. Of course, it was good. Like the two of them improvising was just like, it was amazing. The second episode is Marshawn Lynch, who's a football player. And he was fucking hilarious. I laughed so much during his episode. Third episode is Annie Murphy. Again, cracking up.
Okay, I need to watch this.
Sharon Stone, and then Ken Jeong. So it's only 6 episodes. It's so funny.
Are they 30 minutes, hour long?
It's only 40 minutes. So it's like right in the middle. Like so it's not super long. But it's funny.
Okay, I'll watch it. Don't tell me anything. That's something I'll be into.
I just feel like it's such a smart idea for a show to like.
That's funny. Like giving no one the script and stuff. That is hilarious. Yeah. I like that.
So like Will Arnett knows what's happening. There's like a couple other people like in their like precinct that are like the actors that know what's going on, and they have like scripts, but they still have to like improv with these other actors. So it was funny.
Okay, I gotta watch that. Okay, I gotta watch that. Cool.
Yeah, that's it for me.
A good palate cleanser after Euphoria.
Yeah. Oh God, I have to finish it. I didn't finish it. I have to go finish that now.
Okay, I need to start it. Oh my goodness. All right, that is all that we have. Unless there's something else you want to add.
Nope.
That's all we got. You can find us on social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Find the videos. You can reach out to us on either platform. And until next time, bye.
Bye.